So I'm like, Mark, chill. There go mom. There go mom. He like, I don't get no fuck. He like, Rody Doty. She always snitching. She always telling. She don't know how to be no friend. So I'm steady grabbing Mark. And she like, fuck you, Mark. Ain't nobody your friend. I been cool with Rody Doty. You was cool, but you want to sit up here and come with your chest out at me. So now they steady having word for word. So I'm like, Mark, I'm like, come on. So now we're going across the street. You see my mom finally, boom, hit the corner and she looking for a parking spot. I'm like, hey, I know we look high. I'm like, you got some Visine? We still walking across the street. Boom, we get on our porch. He like, yeah. Now Mark fiddling in his pocket, trying to grab the Visine. Boom, he perfect success. Hand it to me. I'm like, cover me. So he covered me. I can't never do nothing right. Look, when it comes to putting something in my eye or putting it in my nose, I don't know. I creep the fuck out. That's just me. I creep the fuck out. So like, I'm over there like, he like, hey, he like, they coming now. So I panicked. All right. I just panicked. So I squished the Vaseline in my eye like, I didn't even give a fuck if it went all the way in. As long as some got in my motherfucking eye. As long as I felt something in my eyes. So I'm trying to like I'm fidgeting. I'm trying to put the top of. He like, here come mama. So I hurried up and just threw the fucking Visine. Okay, I threw it on the side over there on the side of the gate on another day. I just hiked that bitch real quick. And so you hear Beth like, May, can I talk to you? So my mama steady walking. She like, May. So my mama stopped. And so me and Mark, we come down the stairs off the porch, right? So we looking at my nana, is over there they in the middle of the street. And Beth like, would you, she loud as hell, G. Let them know that you already knew, May, about Rody Doty ditching school and being kicked out of school already. So she say, who wants to know? And so she say, Rody Doty and Mark. She say, I'm not getting into no teenager drama. It's nothing they can do to me. I don't get, if they want to know, they can come ask me. She like, I'm going to dismiss myself. And my mama walks off, right? So Mark, so my mama like, what the fuck get y'all ass in the house. So we get in the house. She say, what the fuck just happened? So Mark like, I just wanted to know why Beth snitched. She say, Mark, this have shit to do. It's none of your business. None of your business. Don't go over there asking her no questions about me or what's going on over here in this domain. If anything you want to know about me, you come to me. It's not none of your business. And you too, Rody Doty, because I know you probably was egging them on. I'm like, I wasn't egging them on. So my nana is just like, at this point, just standing, just looking. My nana is always observing. She always looking, right? So she said, what were y'all doing over there? So she asked. And I said, nothing. We were just over there talking to Beth, just asking her. She said, yeah, I wasn't smoking because, now by me finding out that you hang with Beth, you probably was smoking. So I'm like, no. So she looked at me. So she said, let me smell your fingers. And so it threw me off when she said the shit because I didn't even know where the fuck she was coming from. So I said, huh? So I scratched my head, right? Like, huh? She said, let me smell your fingers. I said, smell my fingers? So it was to the point that I had to smell to make sure, like, is my fingers okay? So she grabbed my hand, right? But she grabbed my left hand. She grabbed my hand and she sniffed my hand, but it didn't smell like anything. I smoked with my right hand. Come to find out, she was trying to see was I smoking. Because if you're smoking a blunt or you're smoking period, you're going to have that smell on your fingertip. But I smoke with my right hand. I'm a righty, not a lefty. So she just happened to grab the wrong hand. Whoo, scot-free. So she like, okay. I'm like, no, and then I told you I wasn't smoking. She like, I just don't trust you. So my mama say, look, I'm getting ready to step out later. I want y'all to watch Caleb. I'm taking your nana out. We're going to go out tonight. Your daddy is going to be at work. I bet not hear no problems from this house because y'all both are teenagers and y'all should know what to do and how to do it. You understand me? I'm like, yes, mom. I'm like, what time you leaving? She said, when I feel like I'm ready to hit this foot outside the opposite door, don't ask me when I'm leaving. I'll let you know. You not my mama. You not my daddy. I'm like, okay. She like, now get out my face. So boom, I get out her face. Boom, I go in my room. Time go past, boom. Now it's starting to get nighttime. So my nana and my mama, they pre-gaming it out there drinking. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing really happening in the crib. The crib ain't rocky. You know, everything's smooth. So my mama come up there, she say, you know the only reason why you got your phone? I say, why? She said, so I can know if you're okay. But you know what? In a couple of weeks, I'm taking that phone from you. So in the back of my mind, I'm like, the fuck? Like, I'm doing good. You know what I'm saying? So she said, I know that you've been suspended when you first got suspended. When Desiree came down here and she told me that the phone location showed up and the phone was here and you just said, it's not. And then when me and her finally talked and she said that she watched it and saw the location, that it was at your school when I have not even told her what's your school name or anything. Oh, I found out a lot of things. I went up to the school. I've been talked to your principal. So I'm sitting there like, so this whole time, this lady been like, how is school? How is school? She fucking already knowing I've been ditching the whole time. Boom, she said, I'm trying to spare you. I'm trying not to put my foot in your ass, Roshan. I'm talking about I'm going to put it so far up in you. You're going to have 3 legs. I'm not playing with you. I'm like, I understand. She said, I want the best for you. She said, now, we're going to start over. She said, you do good in school. You can be able to be on that basketball team. I'll talk to the coach. She said, but I'm waiting on your progress report. When your progress report come through and you looking good on there, baby, you can do whatever you want, as long as you're doing the right thing. I said, I understand. She said, now, get your silly ass up and give me a hug, boy. You know I love you to death. Now, boom. My mama give me a hug. She said, look, me and your nana, we're about to go. We're about to go have a good time. I'll be back in a few hours. Please watch out for Caleb. If he's hungry, burger, noodles, snack, anything he want, make sure you make it for him. All right, boom. My mom leave, my nana leave. It's me, Mark, and Caleb. We finna be lit. You feel me? So I go in my room. When my mama leave, it's like the weight have been lifted off my shoulders. You feel me? I'm so happy. I feel free. I feel like a fucking different person. I'm so grateful that she's gone. I don't care if it's just for 5 minutes. As long as she's gone, I feel relaxed. You feel me? Smooth, suave. You feel me? So boom, I'm chilling. I'm on the phone. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to Brianna though. So Caleb comes to the room door. He say he hungry, but he want to eat baked chocolate chip cookies. So as I'm downstairs in the kitchen, I'm on the phone making his cookies and shit. Mark come upstairs. He like, I'm like, what the fuck that's supposed to mean? He like, guess what? I'm like, you got another blunt. He like, wrong answer. See, Bev did us wrong. She tried to tell on us. I'm like, man, fuck Bev. So I'm like, Brianna, I'm going to call you back. So I hang up on Brianna. He like, so you going to go out like that? I'm like, go out like what? I'm like, me and mom cool. It's over with. So he like, guess what I got in mind? I'm like, it shouldn't be nothing. We supposed to be watching Caleb. What you got in mind, Mark? He like, watch this. He opened up the refrigerator. He was like, dun, 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 dun. So I'm looking like, the refrigerator? He like, dun, 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 dun. I'm like, what the fuck? What? So he grabbed a whole bunch of eggs, G. 18 eggs he opened. He was like, dun, 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 dun. I'm like, what we're doing with eggs. Now, number one, Beth is allergic to eggs. All right. Number two, what the fuck? Mark got up under his sleeve. So I say, what you about to do? He like, let's egg her car and let's egg her house. I'm like, but she stay with her mom and her family. Why we egging the house? They gonna have to clean up her grandpa and them. He like, well, let's egg her car then. I'm like, she gonna know it's us. He like, how she gonna know it's us? I'm like, fuck it, I'm down. I'm like, let me finish making Caleb cookies. So he like, should I put some eggs in the freezer? I'm like, nah, that's gonna bust her car windows out. He like, you right. He like, gee, this shit finna be funny as hell. He like, we finna egg her fucking car. So as we talking about egging her car, Caleb like leaning over like on the banister way, you know, on the stairs, and he's ear hustling. He like, ooh, egg what car? Mom's car? So I'm like, Caleb, your cookies almost done. You want milk with it? He like, don't I always have milk with my cookies? Do Santa have milk with his? I'm like, why do you gotta always do the most? He like, but who car? Can I ask someone car? I'm like, please don't repeat that. We're talking about a game. He like, you're not talking about a game. I'm like, I am. I'm like, now please go in your room, because for me, looking from down here up there, you have on no underwear. I can see your whole business, your balls, everything is balls and everything hanging out, because he liked to free ball it. Boom, he go back in this room. His cookies is done. He like his cookies soft in the middle and shit. He'll make me take that shit back if it's hard. So boom, his cookies is done. So he stick, as soon as I come to the door, right, he stick his finger right in the middle to make sure it's soft. He like, okay, accept. Thanks a lot. And he slams the door in my face. I'm like, I swear to God, why did they have to have a third child? Why? So boom. I go downstairs and say, all right, Mark, I'm ready. He like, oh, you got to change. You can't wear that. He like, put on that black hoodie. I'm like, all right. So we go to my room. We get dressed up. Boom, I get set. So he like, I'm going to wear dad stuff, because all my stuff, I wear my stuff a lot. People know what I look like. I'm like, bro, you're not wearing dad stuff. All dad stuff pretty much say fire department. You know what I'm saying? So he dressed up in mom stuff, bro. Bogus as hell. He got girly clothes on. Fucking pants. Bro, funny as shit. That was funny as shit. We come out the back door, right? Back door now opening. So it's dark. It's nighttime, okay? I'm like, you 31st egg. He like, wait. He like, let's walk around the block. I'm like, for what? A car right here. He like, we gotta play it off. So we walk around the whole block. Come the opposite way, right? The one way. We come the opposite way. Boom. Now we in the front. We kind of like looking towards her car. So he like, you think it's a good aim from here? I'm like, yeah, I can aim from here. So he like, let me see. So he, the egg, crack right on the window shield. So I'm like, fuck it. He like, come on, throw you one. I'm like, all right. So now we egging her fucking car. But it's to the point that we was down to our last one. We run right past the car. Whacker, but this, when we ran past our car up close and personal and threw the egg at the same time, the alarm went off. So he like, oh shit. So we hurry up and we ran right back in the crib. So as we ran in the crib, you hear her come out like, what the fuck? You can hear her, G. You can hear, because we was looking out the window already. When we ran the house, we went straight to the window, because your alarm, people open up their window, people come outside, cut their alarm off. She just happened to see it like right then and there. Like not the next day. She saw the shit right then and there. So she like, I swear to God, whoever fucking did it, I'm fucking beating their ass. Now you hear her popping off outside. Now you see her mama that came out, her sister that came out, her uncle that came out. So she can't touch the car. She's allergic, right? So as we looking, and they throwing like hot water, they out there with the, water hose and shit, trying to get the egg off her car. You see my mom pulls up, right? I say, wait, that look like mom. And we see them hop out the truck. Mark like, you better play sleep. Let's go.